It's so important to make someone happy. Make just one someone happy. Make just one heart-to-heart you. You sing to one.
Since opening its doors in July of 2000, Visiting Angels Home Care for Seniors has opened its arms to over 1,000 area seniors in Palm Beach and Broward counties, matching them with professional caregivers and in the process gaining local and national acclaim for contributions to their clients, caregivers, and the surrounding community.
And she's an amazing woman.
I'm still there.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Phyllis Rosen began the business 10 years ago with the simple idea of making seniors' lives better. But there was nothing simple about the painful personal experience with her mother Sylvia, which provided the inspiration.
Began out of necessity. Necessity is the mother of invention, or invention of mother, or something like that. My mom got sick.
She had emphysema, early dementia, and my grandfather could no longer take care of her. She was not wanting to get up. She was very depressed. My grandfather had never stepped foot in a supermarket or a kitchen, so really was at a loss as to how to not only take care of her, but to take care of the house. We went and called a number of different home care agencies.
And the response was not what I was very happy with.
Didn't want to know anything about my grandmother, didn't want to know what she was like, what she liked to do, what her personality was like, and wasn't the kind of feeling that you want to get when you're hiring somebody to take care of your grandmother. So after the 14 weeks and 8 different agencies, my grandfather and my mother got into a head-on, and my grandfather basically challenged my mother.
And I started to tell him, and he says, well, big shot, if you can do better, why don't you go do it yourself? And bingo, the lights went off, the light bulbs flashed.
We'll take a trip, gonna take a journey, baby. We'll take a trip, gonna take.
With her career in real estate sales winding down, Phyllis turned her attention and energy to researching the problems plaguing the senior home care industry, and did it with a zeal people found hard to believe.
The stories about her standing in front of Delray Medical Center with a clipboard at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. interviewing nurses' aides that were coming in and out on the new shifts, asking them what it was like to work in a home care agency and what you liked and what you didn't like, and really starting to understand what she could do to make a difference.
Once she understood, Phyllis knew she had found the answer to creating a different kind of home care company which gives equal respect to client and caregiver alike.
What an angel, bye-bye, baby.
And I entered a world that was beyond my expectations. Caregivers from the heart, they gave me their phone numbers.
It was just such an interesting interview. I still remember to date, my eyes were just focused right in her eyes when she was talking. And I wonder, you know, what she probably was thinking about me. At the end of the interview though, I had to give her a handshake. I couldn't leave without shaking her hand.
They couldn't wait to get an agency that cared about them. I learned so much, and learned it's the caregivers who drive this industry. Without the best caregivers, you have no business.
Creating a business and running a business are two different things, and as Visiting Angels grew and prospered, Phyllis realized she needed help to move the company to the next level. And it came unexpectedly in the form of her daughter Lori, who she initially asked to help set up a computer program.
So I said, just come in and upgrade my QuickBooks for me. Well, the man who came to dinner, Lori came to the office, and never left.
We complement each other very much. Mom is great with public relations and marketing and people, whereas my forte is more so in the business operations and management of the business as a whole.
And here we are. It's 5 years later, and I can't work here anymore. She created a wonderful, wonderful monster, but she created the best Visiting Angels ever.
It's a business paying it forward in community service, including Adopt a Senior, where office staff and their children celebrate the holiday seasons with homebound seniors. The Arthritis Foundation's annual Walk for a Cure. Phyllis's pets also work as therapy dogs at senior events and local facilities. Monthly birthday celebrations at many local bridge clubs. Visiting Angels takes pride in sponsorship of community events, including the Alzheimer Family Center in Margate and their Festival of Lights, the annual Keith Sims Celebrity Golf Invitational, providing 2,000 t-shirts for campers and staff at Camp Shalom in Palm Beach County, and teaching courses at the Academy of Continuing Education. Visiting Angels charities include Northeast Focal Point Senior Center, YME National Breast Cancer Organization, and Disabled American Veterans, to name a few. For its efforts, Visiting Angels has attracted attention from local media such as the Palm Beach Post and Boca Raton News, and even national network coverage, earning favorable reviews from CBS Evening News in their special series, Eye on the Road. Visiting Angels is also a certified senior approved service, having passed the strictest requirements for certification.
Senior approved is a very special distinction that we received 6 years ago. You have to have a 90% or better approval rating in order to get the distinction. We were the first in Florida 6 years ago to have it. There are only two companies in the state who have the distinction.
Senior approved certification confirms Visiting Angels does what they say they're going to do, and longtime client Bud Oatley agrees.
It's been great, everything that we expected and more, and we're completely satisfied, so much so that when my wife went into the nursing home, we have someone coming from Visiting Angels to help me twice a week.
You know, Bud and I he's our client, but he's a friend. We banter back and forth, we have a good time, and it's a family atmosphere.
The family atmosphere extends to the office staff as well.
I think we're all pretty much a big family. We all kind of get each other's humor. It's a nice balance.
It's a great place to work. Visiting Angels it's a small company, and everyone is very caring. The caregivers and the office staff all really care about the clients.
We've grown to be very close-knit, and I hope to be around for another 10 or 20 years to watch Visiting Angels grow. And instead of just being the first caregiver that she ever hired, I am now working here in the office.
It's really, from the moment you walk in, you just feel like it's definitely a family atmosphere. I was really surprised with the due diligence that they do with the caregivers, and that their goal really is to be a matchmaker for the clients and the caregivers.
It's a goal which has been realized time and again and is the essence of Visiting Angels' success. And it's also something that gives each member of the team the satisfaction of knowing they've all made a difference in someone's life.
Helping people stay in their own home, as we say, there's no place like home, is really truly gratifying, and giving them the personal experiences in life and enhancing their life whilst, maintaining their independence is what's really very fulfilling.
Know that I have made a contribution, however small it might have been. I have made a contribution to help someone, because for me, helping someone in his time of need is my way of giving, of selfless service, to know that I'm making a difference in the world.
Although Phyllis is technically retired, she's still working to make a difference in the lives of seniors, recently publishing Window to My World, a guide to help seniors create a written legacy of their own for future generations to treasure. Jeff Johnson, founder of Visiting Angels National Network, says, "It comes as no surprise to me that Phyllis has written such a simple yet right from the heart book focused on families. This book carries her heart into yet another realm, that of the written word." Phyllis also ventures into the realm of the spoken word, frequently appearing on Anita Finley's show on WWNN Radio.
And when we got on the radio show together, and she and I looked in each other's eyes, we just knew we were soulmates. She has such intelligence, but she has such heart. I mean, a lot of people, they love children, they love animals, which of course she does also, but I found a soulmate there in the fact that Phyllis loved the older adult. She saw and respected them. She saw what was good about them.
It's been an amazing road for me, being able to work with my mom, learn from her, and for me to teach her. It's really been a unique situation for both of us.
Yeah, I'm technically retired, but I will never retire because this is my baby. This is like throwing out my children, which would never happen. So whether they like it or not, I'm here, and my philosophy will remain, and they will follow it, and we're just going to keep getting better and better.